So in the last video we finished assembling the LED fan lights, which are these boards here. In this video I'm going to go over how to assemble the chin lights. So we start just like with the fan lights. You'll need a piece of cardboard, some scissors, and a writing utensil. So start by tracing your PCB and cut it out. Alright, set the cardboard aside and pick one of these two boards. You'll be able to tell they're slightly different, but pretty much the same. So start populating all of these LEDs. So again, remember, just like the last video, the shorter side goes on the flat side of the silk screen. So just like that. And do that for all of these LEDs on the left chin piece. Alright, now that all the LEDs are in, take the cardboard, place it over the top of the LEDs, flip them over, and take two pieces of tape and secure the LEDs to the cardboard. And now all you have to do is solder these LEDs in. Alright, now that all these LEDs are soldered in, take off the tape and cardboard, start trimming all of these leads. They're handy dandy trimmers. Remember the eye protection. Alright, so the left chin piece is done. It's time to move on to the right chin piece. Same thing, go ahead and put the LEDs in. Now that all these LEDs are mounted, take your cardboard, tape it on to the Alright, now that all these LEDs are soldered on the right chin piece, trim all these leads. So now it's time to mount the two Max 7219 chips, one on each board. So the important thing is that these chips go on the back side of each board, not the front. They go on the back. So in order to make them fit, just bend the pins in a little bit. You could also probably do this with pliers, but I'm too lazy. Alright, and take your Max 7219 chip with a little notch up. That's on this side. Yeah, you guys can make that out a little. And then with the notch up, place it on the back of the board, like so. Like that. So remember, notch up. There's a notch, it's up, it's on the back side of the board. Same thing with the other board. Take your chip, bend the pins very slightly. and place it on the back side of the board with the notch facing up. And just like that. Now you have to solder on the opposite side of each board. Okay, so both Maxim 219 chips are soldered in. So now we move on to soldering the 47 k ohm resistors. So these go here. Right here. An important thing to note is that both boards have two resistors. If you omit these resistors, none of this will work. So remember to place these resistors. Resistors are mounted. So now we move on to soldering the 16 megahertz crystal. So take the crystal with the 2 pins here and put it right here. Only on the right chin piece, as the left chin piece doesn't have a spot for it. So alright, so now that the 16 megahertz crystal is mounted, we have to solder in the two 22 picofarad capacitors. So these also go here, right here. Okay, so now we move on to soldering the 2.1 microfarad capacitors, one per board. So they go on the back side here, on the right chin piece. See where the 0.1 microfarad thing is, box is, goes on the opposite side. It doesn't matter if you place it this way or this way, as the ceramic capacitors are not polarized. And now for the other one on the left chin piece. So these go here, on the opposite side of this box. So, which would be here. So, on to soldering the 10 microfarad capacitors. Be careful, as these are polarized, and you do need to put them in a particular way. So if you switch the polarity, instead of putting them this way, you put them this way, these things can explode. So watch out for that. Alright, so on the right chin piece, you want to have, let's see, you want to put it in this way, with the stripe on my right side, like this. So you want them to go in through the back like this. So, put them in like so. So on the right chin piece, the stripe on the capacitor is to the left. You can see right there, it's to the left. Try not to get that mixed up, it can explode, so watch out for that. Now for the other 10 microfarad capacitor. Again, it matters what way you orient it. So here you could see the plus here and the minus there. So we put it in like so. The stripe facing up. You can see that. The stripe is up. So, on to the final piece. So, grab your headers, grab off a 5-piece section, put it on the back side of the left chin piece. So break off another 5 pins, and then break off 2 pins. Oh, that's 3. There, 2. Again, put them on the back. Both of these boards are done now. And remember, on the right chin piece, the stripe on the capacitor goes to the left. And on the left chin piece, the stripe on the capacitor goes up. So yeah, there you go. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.